Do you work as a marketer and you are permanently frustrated with the way salespeople treat the leads you deliver? This video is for you. I'm gonna tell you why salespeople decrease the potential of marketing leads, and I'll give you tips on how to fix this situation forever. Let me start by telling you a story connected with marketing leads. Before becoming a social selling consultant, I had been a salesperson for 13 years. When I worked in sales, for me, a lead meant an arranged meeting. After going to the marketing side, I was shocked to hear that the webinar could generate, for example, 400 leads. I thought, how is it possible that 400 meetings could be fixed only thanks to a webinar? And then I realized that these leads are not meetings as such, but only registrations to this webinar. So the lead for sales and lead for marketing could be two different things. And that leads to misunderstandings. And now let's take a look at the cooperation of sales and marketing. It usually looks as follows. Salespeople expect hot leads from marketing. But when marketing actually provides these leads to the sales department, the latter tends to neglect or reject them altogether. Salespeople simply think marketing provides them with customers who are ready to meet. In a word, salespeople have too high expectations of the marketing leads. And why is it so dangerous for future cooperation? If salespeople lose heart in this particular situation, if they are disappointed with marketing leads, it becomes harder for them to acknowledge the importance of any marketing activities in the future. Marketing leads can be perceived by salespeople as poor quality because they are not as hot as salespeople think. As a result, salespeople often reject those leads which don't immediately convert into sales. However, LinkedIn has changed this way of thinking. Marketing leads in social selling take on a new meaning and value for salespeople. Marketing leads can be a great opportunity for salespeople even if customers are not ready to purchase today. Properly established expectations toward marketing leads is a game changer. During my training sessions, the following question often arises. How can online tools let us know in advance that the customer is planning to purchasing process? When they turn to us, it's often too late. And think about, is it a marketing lead a sufficient digital sign? One of the biggest challenges for salespeople is that customers engage them at increasingly later stages of the purchasing process. Salespeople who use social selling work with marketing leads at the immaturity stage. And in fact, that's why marketing leads are so valuable for salespeople. Sales reps can be involved at the very primary stages of the buying process or even before. So where to start the process of building a common language between marketing and sales departments? However trivial it may sound, an ordinary meeting is the best of all methods. Unfortunately, it's still underrated. And what needs to be specified at such a meeting? First and foremost, the unified definition of a lead. So start with the following questions. Is our goal to get new customers or developing the existing ones? If the answer is new customers, what is the profile of an ideal customer based on measurable parameters? For example, preferred industry, location, company size, seniority level, function, and last but not least, the presence of company representatives on LinkedIn. That parameter plays a key role in social selling programs. Another thing is the roles in the client's organization that influence decisions. Which representatives should we consider? Who influences decisions? Who is the initiator of the purchasing process and who is the brakeman? The following questions are also definitely worth determining. How could we distinguish a marketing lead from a sales lead? What does a particular status in the system mean? For example, MQL or marketing qualified lead could mean a person who provided their data in exchange for a lead magnet or registration for a webinar. SQL or sales qualified lead is a lead whose potential is qualified based on a sales or discovery call made by a salesperson. And finally, when is the perfect moment to transfer the lead from marketing to the sales department? My recommendation is not to stretch it too much in time and pass the leads early enough. And what can salespeople do then? They can call the client, diagnose the long-term potential, invite the client to LinkedIn, publish valuable content, and engage with customers' content. As a result, they gain time to build trust and relationships. This increases the chance of being invited when the customer is ready to talk and ready to purchase. And this approach enables salespeople to be involved earlier in the buying process. And this is essential because the later they get involved, the higher the risk of losing sales. And with this way of thinking, your company can generate higher revenue from marketing leads and social selling strategy in synergy. And that's how you can prove that marketing is a revenue department and no longer the cost-generating one. Let me know how your organization defines a lead. Don't forget to follow the Black Panther and see you next time.